Hey everyone, thanks so much for stopping by the video. I wanted to give you a quick video about a project that I've been working on for the past year that I'm super excited about. So many of you may know me from quizzing. We were the second place beginner team last year, and I had the great honor of coaching my little kids, and they kind of ushered me to the Coach of the Year award. And I'm super excited to share the secret sauce behind that year that maybe you didn't see on the surface. And so for a little bit of context, really quickly though, we've built an app that just brings back joy to the home, the joy of Bible quizzing. It really reduces a lot of friction that happens at home. That's my heartbeat. Some of you may have read my book, Being a Bible Quizzing Parent. This is the only resource directed toward parents in the ministry that I'm familiar with in terms of like an ebook or something of that manner. I also created a software called Curate. I've got a full team of about 20 team members who work on this application. So I'm very experienced in building software, and I thought, why not take these skills to help out the Bible quizzing ministry? So got a phenomenal family. We had some great success last year, but the funny part is, the reason I'm most excited about this is not for success at the quiz board. What is so important about, and what happened with us last year, we used the app I'm about to show you to help us see the success that we had. But what's more important about the app for us is that it just brought more joy to the household in the day-to-day Bible quizzing. So that's the big thing that I'm excited about sharing with you all, just some of the ways that we reduce the friction in home of learning verses and of going over verses and of quoting together. So we use the Manna app. We've been building it for the past year, and we've been slowly rolling it out to more beta testers, and we're excited to launch it. So this right here is an example of the interface of the app. I'm just going to give you a quick overview. In each different part of the application, you can go to the Learn section, and you can see everything that's happening in your study here. Whenever you create a profile, you're able to select what study, like junior, intermediate, senior. We've got 3 different kids on 3 different studies this year on the app, but you have the ability to be able to see all the different verses. You can do things like listen to the verse through an audio cue. You can build schedules if you want to, which makes it super simple to build out a schedule so that you're learning exactly the right thing at the right day. I know this is such a headache for parents so many times, like, what are we supposed to be learning today? When you set the schedule, every single verse gets a date attached to it when you should be learning. So when you come in on February 4th and you look at this day, you're able to see what verses we should be learning that day. So it makes it super simple to keep up with that, and then even playing catch up and resetting a new learning schedule. One of the things that I'm really excited about that we do in our home, and I'm so glad to share with so many other people, is something I created called Verse Clues. I did this when I was a quizzer 20 years ago, back when I had hair, and it's something that I have felt has brought so much joy to our house, which is, instead of being like, quote the verse, this verse, it's Hebrews 4:12, and then we're fighting back and forth about it. I've created clues that tie the verse number to the content in the verse. Now, some of them are really fun, like this one, April the 12th, 412, is when the first human spaceflight happened. The space shuttle it was quick and powerful, right? So it gives me a really easy clue to remember. Instead of me giving just the first words, I'm tying together that verse number and the content. And this makes such a difference with quizzers. They're fun little facts. Some of them are a little bit of a stretch, but it's kind of hard to do it with 500 plus scriptures. You have the ability to have like different stacks. You can move this between the stacks. And parents, you will love this. You have the ability to see all the progress and what has happened with that verse for the full year. So you have deeper insights. Even on top of that, you have the ability to have quoting sessions where you can be able to quote the verses. You can be able to check the verse to be able to make sure everything's right. If you want to change the stacks from here, you can mark it correct. You can see the upcoming verses. The quizzer can see a portion of the clue, but they can't see the thing that stitches it all together. And it makes it super simple to quote. And you can even do more complex quoting styles. So you have the ability to say, maybe I want to do it verse order or study order, or maybe I want to have by stacks. So there's so much there. And there's even things like games where the quizzers can be able to play different games to be able to keep up on it. So I hope this has been helpful for you as you've been thinking about the different tools out there to use. This is what helps our family, and I hope it helps yours.